Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I am far from rich? Maybe the car is old, you rent a small apartment, and people on social media seem miles ahead of you. But what if real wealth does not arrive with flashing lights? What if it sneaks in softly while you are busy living? Many future millionaires never notice the turning point until years later. Quiet habits build money the way water carves stone. In practice, you could be about to become a millionaire, but you don't realise it yet. And no, it's not an exaggeration, because it has already happened to many. That's why today we will see 7 signals that whisper you are getting rich in secret. If even one shows up in your routine, celebrate. You are on a path few ever find together, especially if you notice the 6th, you can already start quitting your job, because wealth is just around the corner. Let's play a game. Write to me now in the comments how many signs you think you have, and at the end of the video, tell me how many you actually have, but don't cheat. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for educational purposes only, and any results depend on your own decisions and actions. Sign number 1. Your money earns while you sleep. At first, every dollar you make needs sweat, time, or focus. You clock in, finish shifts, run deliveries, or send invoices. Then one morning a small deposit appears from a dividend, an interest payment, or a digital course you uploaded months ago. That moment is quiet, yet it is gold. It proves your cash has turned into an employee that never complains or takes weekends off. Think of an apple tree that keeps dropping fruit season after season without fresh seeds. Maybe you place $30 into an index fund, and 3 months later, you see 32. Maybe you rented out a spare room and woke up to rent money in your account. When money shows up without another hour worked, you have stepped onto the moving walkway of wealth, and the ground itself helps you forward, all by itself. Or you can join my free Telegram community with the link in the description, where I will explain the best business to earn money even while you sleep, but I'll tell you more about it later. Sign number 2. You no longer live paycheck to paycheck. Wealth is not only about high income, it is about breathing space. When bills appear, you pay them without counting days. If payroll at work arrived late, you would still buy food. That comfort means a cash cushion of 1, 3, or 6 months of costs. Picture a life jacket on a boat. You might never fall, yet the jacket lets you relax and look at the sky. Friends scramble at month end, but you stay calm. Maybe utilities sit on autopay, and you do not fear overdraft fees. It also shields you from debt. One flat tire or broken phone no longer starts a fire drill. The margin lets you say no to a boss or study a new skill at night. That calm is invisible money and a clear sign that wealth is already growing under your feet. Sign number 3. You choose long-term over quick cash. Most people chase shiny coins now and ignore the mountain later. You are different. When given 2 options, you pick the one that grows with time. Instead of spending $200 on a new gadget, you slide it into a retirement fund. Instead of selling a winning stock for a party trip, you let it compound. That choice looks dull outside, yet it is thrilling on the balance sheet. Think of bamboo. For years nothing happens, then it shoots up in weeks. Long-term thinkers accept short-term boredom for later reward. Maybe you drive an old car while friends lease ones because you want real estate down payment money. Maybe you spend Friday evening learning skills that can double your income next year. Each time you delay a treat to feed a big goal, you label yourself future wealthy. Sign number 4. Your lifestyle stays steady while your income climbs. Many workers treat a raise like permission to upgrade everything. New paycheck, new car smell, new streaming services, goodbye progress. You break that pattern. When the boss bumps your salary, you may celebrate with a pizza, then keep living on last year's budget. Extra cash flows to investments, debt payoff, or future projects, not to bigger monthly bills. Picture a balloon you refuse to overfill. It stays safe and light. By freezing lifestyle costs, you create a widening gap called surplus. That gap is the engine room of wealth. A friend earning exactly what you do might own a fancy watch but zero savings. You may wear the old watch but own a growing portfolio. Holding spending flat demands discipline, yet each pay raise adds fuel to your financial rocket. Soon the rocket's momentum will outshine any designer label. Sign number 5. You face emergencies without panic. Life throws curveballs, a broken tooth, a leaking roof, or a sudden job cut. For most people, these feel like earthquakes. Savings vanish, credit cards explode, stress soars. You breathe, open your emergency fund, and write one calm check. That safety net did not fall from the sky. You built it by setting aside small sums month after month. It sits in a boring, high-yield account, waiting quietly. When trouble comes, you do not beg family or payday lenders. You solve the problem and move on. Imagine a castle with a deep moat. Attacks may happen, yet the walls stay strong. Your heart stays steady during storms. Handling chaos with money already saved is proof of silent wealth. It shows you own your life instead of life owning you, and that control has a dollar value no bank can fully measure. And if you really want to take your life into your own hands, don't forget that you can join my free Telegram community with the link in the description, where I will show you how YouTube can make you financially free. But I'll tell you about it at the end. Sign number 6. You no longer feel a need to show off. Scrolling online, you see luxury bags, pool parties, and rented sports cars. Old, you might have felt pressure to keep up, flashing brand names or exotic photos. Now you shrug and close the app. Status symbols lose their shine when inner security grows. You understand that a thick investment statement beats a flashy selfie. Rich people who stay rich value privacy over approval. You may drive a sedan, yet quietly own part of 5 companies. You may vacation close to home, yet your net worth travels far. Friends notice confidence, not logos, and that says plenty. The quiet path is not about hiding success. It is about protecting focus. When you stop buying things to impress strangers, every dollar can hire another dollar. That invisible army compounds faster than any applause and proves your wealth mindset has matured. Sign number 7. You have more than one income stream. Most people balance their future on a single paycheck. If that check stops, life freezes. You, however, built bridges in advance. Maybe you write articles online, rent equipment, sell homemade crafts, or collect dividends. Each stream is a small river feeding the same lake. When one river slows, others keep flowing. Multiple incomes reduce risk and speed growth because the extra cash can be reinvested. Picture a table with 7 legs instead of 1. A leg could snap, yet the table stands. That stability buys freedom. You can negotiate salary, quit a role, or take time off to care for family because money keeps appearing from other directions. Building each stream takes effort up front, but once established, they can run on autopilot, pushing you closer to quiet, lasting wealth. It also teaches new skills that raise your market value. So how many signals did you recognize? If even one rang true, take a moment and smile. Wealth grows like a sunrise, steady and certain, and you have already felt the first warm rays. Keep watering the habits that brought you here. Let your money work, hold your lifestyle steady, invest for the long run, stay calm in storms, trust confidence, and keep building more rivers of income. Do this and the numbers on a screen will one day catch up with the strength you feel inside. But that depends on how much strength you really feel inside. If you're truly motivated to change your life, then you absolutely must join my free Telegram community using the link in the description. If you're truly motivated, especially after watching the videos, now is the perfect time to join. Here I'll explain step by step how to start a successful YouTube business without putting your face on the line. I'll give you my strategies on how I make all my channels explode, and to prove to you that it really works, just look at this channel, which is the most obvious proof. Remember, riches are not dollars alone, they are choices. The day you decide how to spend your time rather than money deciding for you, you will realize you crossed the invisible finish line. Until then, keep stepping forward. Your future self is cheering. If you found value in this video, smash the subscribe button and let me know which assets you already have, and I'll see you soon in the Telegram community. I'll wait for you.